Welcome back to the 2024 UK Healthcare KHSAA Boys Sweet 16 Basketball Tournament. Today we enter to the quarterfinal round. The winners of today's first game, the Great Crossing Warhawks. We have head coach Steve Page, student athletes Malachi Marino, Vince Dawson, and Gage Richardson. Coach, comments?
Yeah, hopefully my voice works. Sorry, guys. Obviously coming into the game, we're always confident when we go into any game, but we felt like we could really pressure them and cause the turnovers we did and cause them to play a little faster. And that also, that we were hoping that would keep the ball out of Barnett's hands as much as we possibly could. So, but I thought our kids did a great job on Barnett. We asked them to come in and have a mature effort because, it's a long, we're hoping to obviously play 2 more times. So it was great for us to get that lead we did. So I could, I think they spent the last 11 minutes or so, 13 minutes on the bench. So I think that hopefully that'll help us tomorrow.
Question from the media, you can raise your hand and we'll come to you. Right here.
The tough game against Spencer County play into your strategy today because you kind of put this team away early?
I subbed at the end of the first quarter. I think Spencer County, we didn't sub today. We decided to kind of stick with our starting group. So, I don't know. I think Spencer County probably game, no matter who I had on the floor, they were going to make a run. They got shooters, quality team. So, but it might play into it. Now, what I think it did do is, Vince talked about it the other night that he didn't have the best shooting night, but you could tell we were a lot more comfortable out on the floor today. So, we made shots, and so, having a couple opportunities, the second opportunity to be there, I think was probably a bigger difference than necessarily, saying we're trying to put them away early.
Right here in the middle.
For both Gage and Vince, both of you got to see the ball go through the hoop early today. Regardless of the opponent, how important is that in this game and going forward?
It's really important, not only for this game, but for the games following the Final Four and then hopefully the championship game. And shooting is contagious with us. Once one of us starts seeing the ball go in, it starts spreading throughout the team.
As soon as I saw it go in the first time, it just felt good from there on out. So keep doing that.
Inside over there.
Coach, in some of the district games you had this year, you talked about kind of setting goals within the game for your team. After you got the big lead today, was that kind of the focus for these guys sitting next to you especially?
Actually, it's funny you say that because before the game I said, we should have similar goals that we have in the district, which was turn them over 25 times and then get at least 20 assists. I haven't seen the stat sheet yet. I know we turned them over 9 in the first half. One of my coaches mentioned we had 22 assists in our first 34 baskets. I don't know if we've ended with 22, but those are really keys for us. We want that shows that we're sharing the ball and playing together if we have a lot of assists, and then shows we're being active, if we can turn them over. So we're not we don't press all the time. We're not a phenomenal press team, to be quite honest. Sometimes, but we pick and choose certain games where we feel like that the press is going to make a difference, and we ask for the 25 turnovers when we know we're going to pressure throughout.
Final questions coming? Right there, and then another one here. That'll be it.
For Malachi, got to see some of your teammates who maybe don't get their names called in games like this get some buckets today. They're a big part of this. They practice against one of the best teams in America. How gratifying for you to sit back and watch them and enjoy the show a little bit?
I loved every second of it. This team, we're all brothers. We all support each other. So seeing them getting buckets on the biggest stage it brought a warm feeling in my heart, and I'm sure it did the same for everybody else.
Final question right here.
Coach, I know you don't know who you play next, but do you feel like that Lyon or Adair have similar styles and that you could prepare the same way, or do you foresee having to really prepare 2 different ways?
Yeah, we played Lyon last year in the Kingland Bluegrass. We scrimmaged them before the season, so we know a little bit more about them. I'll be honest with you, I passively watched Adair yesterday, but I'll have to more than passively watch them here in a few minutes. So, we always know we're going to have to guard the three-point line. And again, speaking on Lyon, obviously everybody knows we have to guard the three-point line with the shooters they have. So, and again, I know obviously Adair's a really good team. I know about the number five kid's really good, as well as some other ones. So, I mean, I would assume we'll probably have a little bit different strategy than what we had the first couple of games, but we'll spend some time here in the next few hours developing, and I told the kids we're going to have to do about 30-minute shoot-around somewhere, and they were very happy with that. But no, we're going to get off our feet and enjoy this one. But, again, as we talked about in the locker room, we didn't come here to make the Final Four.
Coach, congratulations to you and the great Crossing Warhawks. Congratulations on that victory, and we'll see you tomorrow. Sit nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.